What's up, YouTube? Hey, Car Dreamer here, and I'm gonna bring you a video of what I do. People ask me, I always want to see what you do. So, here you go. You'll get a chance to see the inside of building a boat and what I do for a living. So, anyway, you can watch a few of these videos.
Building, which is where I work. It comes in two entities. This is a hall, and then it comes into a deck, which I don't have one right now. So it's the top half that goes on top of this. And they're built with two separate teams. And once they get built, they get an inspection. And the inspection process has some imperfections that we messed up or somebody messed up, and we have to fix it before we can mud it together. Because once these things go together, it's a permanent structure. They're not coming apart. They're not going to be separated. We use a two-part, almost like a mud, we call it, like a two-part epoxy that glues these things together, and it's pretty impressive stuff when you get to see it. But I will show you what the next step is. Once the two halves have been mudded together, as you can see this pink stuff right here, this is that epoxy I was just talking about. It actually becomes like a solid rock. You can't move it or anything like that. But this is the deck top. The top is the deck, and I didn't have one to show you. But once it's together, it'll look like this. All the lids and hatches are in it. Storage, gas tanks, all that stuff is pre-done. All the pumps and electronic boards and all that stuff are installed. Cushions. These are live wells. Kind of see this is a live well. Right here, nice big deep live well. And these are just little storage bins. This is a fish box in the back. So what they'll do now is they'll start to assemble and start doing the wiring run and start putting the finishing touches on it at this point. So I'll show you the next step. So a dive door will be cut out on a boat so that it will end up being coming in one unit, which you'll see next part of the video. But I do have a small crew here today just to pick up some things that we didn't get. So this is the next stage where they start running all the wires, hoses, all the furniture starts going inside the cabin. This is a 435, a 43-foot boat, and this has a overnight sleeper in it, which you'll get to see one that's semi-completed. But as you see, this just becomes a little organized now. What's that?
You're on YouTube selling boats?
I'm on YouTube selling boats, yes. That's right. That's my buddy Bear, who's the guy, the Steelers fan that still loves me anyway. My buddy Kyle. And over there is John Willis over there. These are all great guys that I work with, and they gave up their Saturday morning to come in and pick up some imperfections. So we'll see the next part of this video. So what will happen is that they'll start hanging engines up front here. That is a 425 horsepower Yamaha engine. The customer wanted it painted to match the color of the hull. And those will get hung. This will have four of them, four 425s. A ton of horsepower on this 43-foot boat. But now the furniture, you'll see, has been flown in. The second station is up there. You can actually drive the whole boat from that second station. As you see, all the electronics are now in. These are the Garmin touchscreens. Everything is touchscreen on this boat. These come off, they're like magnetized. You can see my reflection. Don't know if we have power on this boat or not. Let's see if we get some light up here. It's got a joystick where you can drive almost like a video game. And you can drive this and it will move the boat side to side. Not only does the boat go forward and back, it'll actually, this joystick will allow the boat to go exactly sideways, diagonal like this, come back. You can go diagonal and back. It's really cool. It's like playing a video game. But this is to help people dock the boat. A lot of people have an issue with docking boats. This makes your job so much easier because you don't have to pull in anymore or back in. You can actually come to the dock and just move completely sideways to the dock where it goes the radio. So this is the front end that you've been seeing. It has a lift table. So when you have your family out in the water and you want to have lunch, this table will actually lift up and you will be able to sit there and have a nice lunch. It's also got a chain, not a rope, but a chain that holds this boat because of the weight of this boat. And we'll take a look inside this cabin here that you guys got to see the beginning of. So this is the overnight cabin. It has a microwave. It will have a refrigerator back there. It has a full shower in here. This is a seating area, and then that will actually hit a button and it'll lay down and you will be able to sleep there. It has cushions to take a nap in or sleep, which is pretty cool. It does have a television. So it has a DVD player and a satellite system, so you can actually see full sync, all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool situation. There's the Garmin screen. See how everything's touch screen. Oh, I'm on the underwater camera. That's the underwater camera that it's showing right now. Going home, and you can have all your vessel, everything is really cool. Has autopilot, stuff like that. So the next part of the video is I'll kind of show you a smaller boat, but semi-completed boat. And so this is a smaller boat. I call them baby models because I do not work on the baby model line. That is worked on by some other people, but they are small. It's a 24-foot boat. We call it a 243. It does have a second station, so they can drive up top. While they sit up top, it's a beautiful boat. We make one of the highest quality boats on the market today. This is a power pole. Some of y'all don't know what a power pole is. That's so when you're sitting in the water and you come upon fish, you hit the power pole switch and it'll dig into the ground for you. All the cushions, amenities are on here. This is not an overnight boat by any means. This is a one-day fishing boat. It's got a 214-gallon tank in there. So it's got a lot of gas holding. They haven't put the electronics in yet. They must be working on that, but it is a pretty cool, awesome job. So anyway, I'll show you one more part of this, and then I'm gonna let you go.
So you'll see him behind me is a swimming pool, not the kind you can go swim in, because I promise you, well, I don't know, you know, Pepino Man might jump in there and swim, but you will glow after you go into that pool. But anyway, every boat that we build is tested in that swimming pool. Even the big 43-foot that you saw will go into that pool, it will get tested. Everything that's a 35-foot and above will get tested in the pool, and then it will go to the river, which is only about a mile away from here. It'll go up the street into the river, get tested in the river, to the ocean, and get running. Yes, I've been on a few boat rides, but the inspector is crazy when he gets out there and he takes these boats and he leaps them out of the water, which I'll show you in a piece of this video, how they actually test these boats and literally leap them out of the water. So it's pretty crazy stuff. They want to do any damage that's going to happen, it's going to happen here and not to the customers. So that big boat that I showed you on there where all the touchscreens were, that boat the customer pays for is $1.5 million. It's not the average Joe. You and I, or maybe some of you may, I can't afford that kind of a boat. You know, even that 43 boat that was completed that I showed you on the last segment of this video, even that boat right there sells for $149,000. So, like I said, these boats aren't cheap, but they are for the wealthy, and the wealthy buy them because of the quality. They offer a lifetime warranty, deck and hull. So it's really cool. If you take that boat and you run it up on the rocks, you just pay for it to be shipped here. We will fix it. That's just the way it is. That's what our warranty is, and that's why Everglades Boats stands out above all others. So I will show you. I have been to the river with these boats before, but I'm going to show you why I don't go no more. When they start leaping them out of the water, it just makes me sick. So here you go. Here's a picture of the boats leaping out of the water. You'll see them actually come out of the water. They do, when they test these things, and you'll see these wonderful videos, they will literally launch them. This is the 435 that you're seeing pictures of, and there they go, launching out of the water. There it goes, right out of the water. They do it on purpose, because they will get them off the ground. So, which is pretty cool. Kind of get to see where I'm working and what I represent as a work, physical, everyday life. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming with me. And we'll see the last part of this video. Hey, thanks for going with me. Peace, God bless, and happy collecting from the Card Dreamer.